Hey guys, so I have a haul for you today, and I'm always like extra happy, extra excited when I do these haul videos because there is nothing more fun to me personally than trying out new things. And usually today is the day that I'll be trying out my new things so that I can at least, tell you a little something about them. It's not a review video, it's a haul video, but yeah, I get extra excited about stuff like this. Alright, I'm going to show you these things in the order in which I bought them. If you saw last week's haul video, then you might remember that I bought a lot of the products from the new Wet n Wild collection, the Queen of My Heart collection at CVS. Well, when I bought those things, at the bottom of my receipt was $10 in extra care bucks. And my first instinct was to tear off that coupon and run back in the store and buy something immediately. But I thought, no, think about this a little bit. Don't just buy something impulsively. Think about what you might like to have, because $10, I could probably get one nice thing for free. So I thought about it for a few days and I went back, and here's what I got with my CVS $10 extra care bucks. Milani has a couple of new colors of their baked blushes, and I got one of them, number 13, Rosa Romantica, and it's what I'm wearing today. Okay, so you've all seen the baked blush packaging before. So there is the color. The other color, just in case you're curious, is called Bellissima, and it is so close to Luminoso that I don't know that it's worth it to get that if you already have Luminoso, because they're pretty close. But yeah, so this is the one that I felt like was the more unique of the two. So that's what I have today. Now it's what I have on today. So this is a very, very light shade, and unless you have fair or light skin, I wouldn't bother with this because it's not going to show up on you. But if you do have fair or light skin, this is really, really beautiful. And let me swatch it for you just so you can see. So see, it's an extremely light shade. It's mainly pink, and it's got another color swirled in there, which is kind of hard to determine what that other shade is. But it's just mainly a very light pink, but it's like a luminous pink. And if I swatch that in my hand, yeah, okay, so see that luminosity? So I really wasn't sure if I was going to do a highlighter today because this is such a like a highlighting blush type situation, but I did. But you probably can't see it that well. But anyways, that's what I got with my CVS Extra Care bucks. Then I went to Ulta. And I think I told you guys in my last video that I was really excited about going to a different Ulta because I wanted to see a display of Catrice, because my Ulta doesn't carry Catrice, and actually none of the Ultas in my area have carried it until recently. So I was really excited. So I went in there and I found the display, and they even had testers for all the products. I was really impressed with that because that's great, because people can, test the color to see how it's going to look on their skin tone and see what the texture of the product is like. So I was really excited, and that's all there was. There was a display and testers and no product. They hadn't stocked it yet. So I was so disappointed because I was really looking forward to seeing that. So I thought, well, I've got a coupon $3.50 off 15 in my purse, so maybe I'll get something else. So I walked around and looked at some things, and I bought one thing, so one thing doesn't qualify for the coupon, but I had some points for the rewards program, so I actually didn't pay for this either. I just used my points to buy it, and I couldn't use my coupon anyway, so I figured that was the best way to do it. And what I ended up getting was one of the new Makeup Revolution strobe highlighters. And this is in the shade Holographic Lights. And this is pretty unique in the sense that don't think you're going to be able to pick it up on camera because it's very subtle. But this has a lime green tinge or tone to it. And I can see it in real life, but I don't think the camera will pick that up. But yeah, I definitely don't have... Everybody's coming out with these really out there highlighters now because everybody's already done the basic color, so now they have to go somewhere else from there. So yeah, I don't know how well you'll be able to see that, but it's got a little bit of a lime green tone to it. So I've got some ideas of how I'm going to be using this. As a matter of fact, since I got some of those NYX Vivid Brights cream color bases, a couple of them are green, I think that this and one of those with something else might make an interesting St. Patrick's Day tutorial. I mean, that's only like a week from today, so I got to start thinking about that. So yeah, that might be interesting. Then from there, I went to Barnes & Noble. Now you're probably thinking, Barnes & Noble, they don't sell makeup. No, they don't, but they sell something that is related to makeup. They sell Makeup Artist Magazine. Now, I don't usually get this because it's geared towards professional makeup artists that work in the industry of movies and television and special effects and that sort of thing. So I find that most of the content isn't that relatable, but every time I go to Barnes & Noble, I just grab the latest issue of this and just kind of flip through it and see if they have any stuff that would relate to just people who like to do makeup. And they did. I mean, they still had a lot of the special effects stuff in here, but they had some interesting articles about new products and the eye mats. In case you don't know, these are the people that put on eye mats. So yeah, there's that connection. So there was just enough stuff in there that I felt like I wanted to pick it up and read it. So I grabbed that and I've been looking at that. And then I went to Target. Now the product that I bought at Target, one of you guys told me a long time ago that I should try this, that I would like it. And for whatever reason, I didn't. You know, I get a lot of recommendations and I can't buy everything that everybody tells me to buy. A lot of times, you know, I have X amount of money I can spend, so I basically buy what I want to buy. But every once in a while, it's in the back of my mind, something you guys said. And I guess I remembered that someone had suggested this to me, so I bought it. It is by Pixi. Pixi by Petra Correction Concentrate. And I like to show you the packaging, if I can, just so you can see what it looks like in case you were looking for it in the store. So it comes in this little glass jar, and how much do you get here? Okay, there it is. 3 grams or 0.1 ounces. So that's 1/10 of an ounce. So that's not a lot of product. And that was one of the reasons why I was so hesitant to get this in the first place, because it was, let me grab my receipt. Yeah, it was $12. So $12 is a lot for a jar that only has 1/10 of an ounce of product in it. I think that's quite expensive. So that's why I haven't tried it sooner. But I tried it for the first time a little while ago when I was doing my makeup, and I really like it. You can still see my dark circles, but I could see that it was much better than most of the products that I have like this. There was a corrector that I used to use years ago, faithfully, by Essence. It was so good and it was so cheap, and they stopped making it. And I also used to use the Benefit. Oh my God, it's been so long since I've used that now, but I used it all the time. I showed it in every single video. It was a pink liquid, and that was also very good. It's not Boing, it's the liquid one. I can't believe I can't think of the name of it because I used it so much. But that was quite expensive too, and probably even more expensive than this. This is the first thing that I have used since those two products where I actually could see a visible improvement that was significant enough to make a difference with my indentation problem. So I used this first, then I put a concealer over it, and then I set everything with a very light translucent powder. And thank you very much to the person that suggested this to me, because I think this is going to be my best bet as far as a corrector. The color is like a peachy pink or a pinky peach, so it's just about right. But yeah, you could actually see a difference. They say brightening peach, but to me this is a very pinky peach. So love this. Nice stuff. And then last but certainly not least, I went to Walmart. But it wasn't my Walmart. It was a town over from that other Ulta that I went to, because I wanted to get something that they don't carry at my Walmart that I've been wanting to try for a long time. But, you know, I feel like the area that I live in, the city that I live in, should have available products for things that I'm interested in, but my local stores never seem to carry the things that I want. Like whenever you see that a product is going to be sold at select Walmarts or select Targets or select Ultas, it's never mine. I always have to drive further away to get to the stores to have the products I want. But anyways, what am I talking about? I am talking about Royal and Langnickel makeup brushes. And if you're not familiar with that name, it's a British company that used to sell predominantly to professional makeup artists. And they cooked up some sort of deal with Walmart and released these Moda brushes at Walmart. So I feel like most Walmarts have them. It's just there are a few here and there that don't. So anyways, I finally got around to trying these. And when I saw them in person, my first impression was that they are so beautiful because they're colorful, the brightly colored handles, and then they've got the accent color on the end of the bristles. Really attractive brushes. And they're at Walmart, so obviously they're affordable. And what did I do with those receipts? Yeah, so each one is $6.88, so the price is right. And so yeah, the only way that you used to be able to get Royal and Langnickel would be from their website, or if you went to an IMATS show or something like that. But now you can get them at Walmart, and it says Royal and Langnickel at the bottom of the package, but then up here you want to look for the word Moda. So I wasn't really sure which ones to get. I knew I wanted to try them, but I hadn't read any reviews or anything. I just knew I really wanted to try them. So I got the complexion brush, and I got the Easy Glam Duo Smoky Eye set. And I wanted to show you the packaging just in case you were looking for them. So what I'm going to do with these is I'm going to use them for a period of time because I want to see how they're going to hold up to multiple washings, because sometimes when you buy brushes, after you have washed them, given them like a thorough washing, sometimes they fall apart. So I want to know if that's going to happen before I tell you what I think about these. But let me take them out of the package so you can see them better. Okay, so I got the complexion brush and I used that to apply my foundation today. When I bought these yesterday, I washed them as soon as I got home so that I could use them this morning to do my makeup. And I just washed them again after I used them just now. So yeah, I'll do a separate video and give you way more information about them. But this is the complexion brush. It's number BMD 185. And that comes in bright pink. And then the smoky eye set, you get two brushes, but one of them is a double-sided brush. Let's see, this brush is called the MD Eye Shader Brush, and that's in bright blue or teal. And the other brush is called the Crease Smudge Brush. So you get a crease brush on one side, and again, these are wet, so they look a little bit different than they normally would. But you get a crease brush on one side and a smudge brush on the other, and I did use this to apply my eye makeup today. So yeah, I'll test these out thoroughly, put them through multiple washings so that I can include that information and do a review. But I'm really, really excited to get these because I've heard about this company for years. Every time somebody went to IMATS and then I watched a video about it, they would mention, you know, the Royal and Langnickel booth. I believe it's a British company. So that is it for today, you guys. I appreciate you watching and subscribing. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you next time. Bye.